Hi, and thanks for logging on to the Daily Dvar. And here's a brand new halacha for you, and it's for Sunday, 10th day of February. Here we go. Today, let's just do some fun questions about interesting foods and the proper bracha to make on them. First of all, let's start with apple kugel. The halacha is that generally that would be a borei mine mezonos, and that's because the flour added to an apple kugel is usually added for the taste and the overall kugel, and therefore it's a mezonos. In the unusual instance that it was not added for any of the taste, it was just for a binder, then you'd have to speak to a rabbi about that. But wherever the flour is just there to bind, but not really to be anything to do with taste, then sometimes you don't make a mezonos on the flours. So don't decide that based on what you're hearing here. Just know that general rule. Flour that's for eating, for taste, that's mezonos. When flour is adding and it's just meant to help the thing stick together, possibly it's not a mezonos. But speak to your rabbi about those specifics. Next one, apple sauce. Generally, commercially made applesauce, which is ground down to a liquid. Generally, most poskim go with shahakol on that as the proper bracha. The kind that's homemade, which is more lumpy and has pieces, generally people say borei pri ha'etz to that. Blackberries, you should just know, are a borei pri ha'etz, even though the thing that they grow on is not so high, but it's considered a tree status because it lasts and stays alive through the winter. It reaches at least 10 inches high, not that high, but because it lasts and it's, it's more than just a vegetable kind of thing on the ground, but it's something that lasts like a tree through the winter. So the rabbis deem that blackberries are a borei pri ha'etz. Same thing with blueberries. They are also a borei pri ha'etz. Breadsticks. Most of the poskim say that breadsticks, when eaten as a snack, and just a few, would be a borei mine mezonos, and following along with that would be bagel chips and melba toast and things of that sort. However, if you're eating them, a lot of them, and they're generally making up a chunk of your meal, then it could possibly, very likely, require al netilas daim and hamotzi and everything. So it all depends how you're eating them. Challah kugel. Generally, if you have challah kugel, you would make a mezonos on that, unless the individual pieces of challah are bigger than a kazayas, an olive size, which would be approximately a 1 ounce size. If the pieces of challah are that big, then it could actually require a hamotzi. Thanks for logging on. Log on again tomorrow for more. Bye-bye.